Yo, what's up? I'm the VS Chick and welcome to the channel. If you are a regular visitor to the channel, you will know that I recently bought, oh my god, I actually found out over the course of last week that this is not a KE100. That's what I thought. Even more special than what I thought it was going to be. I've had a ton of fun this week already. I've had about 3 sessions where I've worked on the bike. Just trying to get it started. So tune into the video if you would like to find out what happened. Yo, what up? First project, let's go. First little problem I have is with the kickstand. It comes back and it hits on this, which I'm not too thrilled about. So what I'm going to do is take this out and see if I can push that a little further that way so that when I try and kick it, it's not going to hit on here. Okay, so I fixed it. The reason why it was sitting out is because the spring had slipped in between the frame on this side and the frame on this side, and that's why it was pushing it out, because it wasn't able to sit snug. So I've pushed that, took a bit of effort with the spring. So now I'll put the split pin back in. There's a washer, like a spacer. I'm gonna see if I can find another one of these somewhere in the shed. Doubt I'll be able to find anything the same size. And then I will put that back in. And then I should be able to start it without it hitting on the brake. Alright, also I tighten this up. Oh, shite. That scared the bejeebs out of me. I put like this little rubber grommet thing on there, just so that, yeah, it wouldn't come back and give me issues. So now I'm going to put this, I've got a couple of new split pins as well, so I'm going to put that in there, and then that should be all good. Love it. Yeah, looks legit. Alright, it is 20 past 6. Man, I've just had such a busy week. I'm back to work this week, so I haven't really had much time to have a look at the bike. But yeah, I think I'm sorted with a few things. I bought this manual online. It was just a PDF and I printed it and had it bound. So this is sort of what I'm going to be using to figure out what the hell I'm doing. I actually realized that this bike is actually not a KE100. It was a 1974 model. So the model that was before the KE was a G4TR, which is it's called the Trail Boss. So yeah, slightly different. It was like basically the model before a KE100. So as you can see right here, G4TR. This is going to be my Bible. Cost me 20 bucks. It was awesome. So I also went to the shop and I got some 2-stroke oil, and I also got some transmission fluid oil. I don't know what this is called, but basically this trans oil goes in here and the 2-stroke oil goes in here. So I'm going to drain everything first and then, yeah, give it some new oil. I've also got a jerry can with some fuel in it, so I'll top that up. Oh, and also I bought this spark plug remover, so I'm going to take the spark plug out gonna take the spark plug out and then hold it against the tank, kick it, and if it sparks, I think that's supposed to mean that it's good. But yeah, pretty excited. I don't have much time because it's getting dark, so I'm gonna get into it. This is disgusting. Is that what it's supposed to look like? No. That's so gross, man. Look at it, it's like separated. That's like freaking mud.
Stinky, man.
It's like diarrhea right there. That's sick, man. That is liquid there. That's gross, dude. Look at that. Is that emptying that shit? Or is that emptying that shit? Because I've got two things here, eh? I've got the transmission oil and I've got the two-stroke oil. So is that two-stroke oil? Is that transmission oil, or is it both mixed in and that's why it's a funny colour?
I would take a guess and say it's probably both mixed in.
Is that why it's like separating and shit? That's so weird, man. Gross. Anyway, I enjoyed that immensely. Two-stroke oil is going in. Oil key. Just took the bolt out of there, cap off. I'm just gonna lean the bike and see if any come out. Alright, fill up the fuel. Alright, it's getting pretty late, but I'm going to try the spark plug. Take the spark plug out. You're looking for the spark that's in there, so if you hold it like that, you might be able to see. Okay? Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
It's definitely a spark.
It's gonna go! Oh, it's gonna work! If this starts, whew, I'm gonna be just beside myself. I need the choke out. I'll just leave the choke off. Alright, we ready for this? No. Felt like it was going out. Oh, did that feel like it was gonna go?
Oh, you're getting more out of it. Maybe try and give it a bit on the throttle at the same time.
Oh shit, that was definitely something bad, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna stop just in case. You can hear the smell.
You can hear the smell?
I mean, you can smell the smell.
Try again tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, so didn't start. But I did have another thought as well, that maybe there's no fuel getting to it. So what you have to do is, this is like the reserve, this is off, and then on down here. And even when I turn it on, like there's just a bubble here, so the fuel is not coming down the line, which is making me think maybe something's happening in here. So today's plan is basically to just go and see if I can find where it's talking about that little fuel thing. It basically goes from the fuel tank and it goes to the carburetor. I unplugged this little part here, chuck that in the jug, turn the fuel on, and it's just dripping out, and it should be running out, and it's struggling. Cool, I feel like I'm getting somewhere slowly. So yeah, here's the fuel tank, but it looks like it just sort of sits on. It doesn't actually screw into anything. But yeah, it's looking pretty dirty under there, isn't it? So basically, I've got the fuel cock in there. I'm just gonna figure out what the hell I'm gonna do now. See if I can clean it or something. I don't know. I've got no idea what I'm doing. But like, how cool is that though? I'm like, man, I'm so pumped. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that. Just took the fuel cock off, and it's looking pretty like grubby and shite. Problem is I don't really know what I'm looking for here. But I feel like that's a bit grubby, don't you? Okay, I cleaned this up a little bit, and now I'm gonna just take that bottom part off and see what's in there, I guess. Looks pretty gunky in there, so I will give it a clean.
What's happening?
Well, I'm gonna see if this baby will work. I took the fuel tank off, cleaned the fuel cock, tested it, and fuel is now coming out. I think I put this part here on wrong because this is actually off and this is on, so I just have to remember that. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Fuel coming out. No. All right, so at least I know that it's not that. Alright. Might be the carby. I'm cool, but like, I'm happy with it. Because I fixed this, whatever problem this was, and I didn't even know that I had that problem, so.
Yeah, and it would have only just been an issue down the track anyway, so.
Yeah. So it's sparking, did an oil change, put transmission fluid in there as well, cleaned the fuel cock, tightened up the kickstart, and I moved this back, the brake pedal back. So that was my week's work.
1 week
My
on.
week.
We got it last Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. So this time last week I picked this baby up. I've only really had 3 little sessions of working on it. Heaps more to go. I don't know. I'm pumped either way.
Give it one more though.
One more then. Oh shit!
So loud, eh?
I feel like that must be a sign that it's trying to work, man. Either that or I'm trying to break it. Shit! If anyone knows what that was, please tell me. Because as I said, I freaking don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's not started, but it is gonna start soon. If you have been working on these bikes and you know a couple of tips, like please share. Because yeah, it'd be really helpful. Yeah, big shout out as well to Bolt Bucket, Roland and Steph from Bikes, Burgers and Beers, because yeah, all 3 of them have given me a bit of a hand this week. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I've been sending them some messages, and yeah, they're YouTubers, all 3 of them. So yeah, check them out if you don't know who I'm talking about, because they're good blokes. They are, they're good blokes. Yeah, so if you've got any tips for me, please let me know. And don't worry, the Vulcan is still very much the main star of the show. Actually got the Vulcan serviced today, and went and took it for a ride, and it was so smooth, so lovely to ride. Freaking awesome bike. Love it so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around to the very end. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.
So loud, eh?